What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video, another week of market roundups. My name is Josh, and if you guys are new here, this is a segment where I talk to you guys about the things that happened in the stock market the previous week, as well as some things coming up to look ahead to as we approach another week. If you guys are new here, or if you haven't done so already, I want to invite you guys right now to smash that subscribe button down below and also hit that bell icon to make sure you don't miss any future videos. And if you enjoy my content, make sure to smash that like button. Now, we have a lot to talk about in this episode, so let's jump right in. So first up, let's talk about IPOs like always. So this week was another busy week in the IPO world. We had about 29 IPOs, the vast majority, like always, being acquisition companies and SPACs. But we did have 4 companies that I want to talk to you guys about here in this episode, and those being Affirm, Petco, Poshmark, and Playtika. Yes, I did say Petco, and if you guys have watched my recent top 10 most anticipated IPOs of 2021, this is very familiar to you guys. We have the first one from that video do their IPO, and now we just wait and see on the 9 others. So that's exciting. So first up, let's talk about Affirm. So they're an online payment company, and they rose more than 90% on their first day of trading. They opened on Wednesday at $49 and closed Friday at $117. So they've already more than doubled their valuation on the company. So next up, let's talk about Petco. This company doesn't need any introduction if you watched my previous video on the 10 most anticipated IPOs of 2021, or if you have any pets at home, since this is a company that provides all your pet needs. So Petco did open up at $26 on Thursday, which is 44% higher than their IPO price at $18. Their high for the first 2 days of trading was $30.14, and they closed Friday at over $27. So they're doing fairly well for the first 2 days of trading. So next up, let's talk about Poshmark. If you guys aren't familiar with this company, they're an online marketplace for used goods. They had a very spectacular first 2 days of trading. They, right out of the blocks, opened up trading over 140% in the first few minutes of trading. They opened up at $42 on Thursday and closed Friday with over $83 per share. So they also doubled their company value in the first few days of trading. So last, we'll quickly cover Playtika. So they're a gaming developer, and they also had a really good start to their publicly trading days. They soared more than 30% in their first day of trading, and they closed at over $31 per share on Friday. So those are the big 4 companies I saw that went public this past week. It'll be interesting to see how they do in the next coming weeks and months and see how they can perform and do in the marketplace. So now I want to provide you guys with a quick update on 2 companies that had an IPO about a month ago and that were very big companies to go public at the end of 2020. These 2 companies are Airbnb and DoorDash. They had phenomenal starts to their publicly trading days, soaring pretty high in the first few days of trading. So I want to update you guys 1 month into their publicly trading days. So as mentioned, DoorDash had their IPO at $102 per share. They quickly rose to, I believe it was $160, $170 per share. And since then, they have maintained that quite well and even went up some more, closing Friday at over $187 per share. So they're still doing quite well and are still soaring, and we'll keep you updated on how they're doing in the next few months. And here's the update on Airbnb. So they had their IPO price at $68 in the beginning of December, and also, just like DoorDash, rose very quickly and had a very good first few days of trading. They have also been able to maintain that and closed Friday at just under $170 per share. So they've also more than doubled their company value. So next up, I want to talk to you guys quickly about Intel. So this week, I saw that Intel CEO Bob Swan will be replaced by VMware's Pat Gelsinger. So it'll be interesting to see how the company scope changes, if at all, and how they battle the big Apple monopoly, I'll say. With Apple coming out with their own chips for their computers, they are directly taking on Intel and also replacing Intel in their computers. So it'll be interesting to see how Intel battles Apple in the chip world here in the next few years. And now, just like I mentioned last week, President Donald Trump got banned from Twitter. And this week we saw that because of that, Twitter's shares tumbled by about 10%, which is interesting to see that had such a big effect on Twitter. And last but not least, I want to quickly talk about Delta. 2020 was a terrible year for traveling because of the coronavirus, and the airline companies struggled majorly because of that. Many people weren't allowed to travel, couldn't travel, didn't want to travel, and risked getting sick from the virus. So this week, Delta posted their 4th consecutive loss in their earnings report, and this is the first time that they have had a negative year since 2009. So it's been 11 years since they had a negative year. And it's just crazy that the virus has had such a big impact on such big airline companies. So hopefully things will be on the rise as this vaccine gets rolled out and people start taking it and more people take it. Hopefully by the end of this year, the coronavirus will be more or less gone, and 2022 will definitely be more stable and more normal than this past year and this year. So now a quick look ahead. There will definitely be more IPOs next week, and I'll update you guys next week on how that went. Monday, the stock market is closed for MLK Day, so there won't be any trading happening on Monday, and it'll be another short week, just like the previous few weeks, Christmas week and New Year's week. And on Wednesday is Joe Biden's inauguration, so that'll be exciting, and we'll have to wait and see how his inauguration goes and how the transfer of powers will go with President Trump and Joe Biden. Anyways, that was my quick market roundup for you guys for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it, learned something new. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll chat with you there. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe if you enjoy my content or if you found any of this helpful. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Until then, bye.